is something we need. It's a leap of faith. Oh, if you have the will and the moment to spare, it's a beautiful world out there. It's a beautiful world out there.
Grizedale, the Valley of the Pigs, has always been forested, from the time when wild boar were hunted here by Norman barons, through to the present day, and 6,047 acres have been covered mainly with conifers. Perhaps the guilt of planting all those Christmas trees got too much for the foresters in the 1970s, as it was then that the Art in the Park idea was born. There are now more than 60 permanent sculptures dotted around the forest. Round one corner there may be a wolf. Round the next corner there's something that you can't quite comprehend, perhaps waiting for you to give it some meaning. Some works, especially those made from natural materials, weather and change over time, and sometimes other things change around them. A good example is the large wood-carved ring which you'll see on the descent from Carden Crag. This is 17 degrees south by Linda Watson. Originally, it created a perfect frame for the view down to the village of Satterthwaite. Now, however, the trees have grown too tall. Another aspect of the forage which you're bound to observe is its immense popularity for cycling and mountain biking. The forest roads cater for all abilities, while more hardcore mountain biking is catered for both on the bridleways and byways that cut across the forest and on purpose-built trails. Early on you'll see a bit of a new black route. After Carden Crag, you'll have several glimpses of the North Face Trail, especially as you descend from the turning circle. The red graded route attracts a range of abilities, and this is its main climb. The route follows the green waymark of the Silurian Trail, almost to Satterthwaite, taking in the summit of Carden Crag, the best view of the day. To the west, the Coniston Fells are laid out across the horizon, and to the south, Morecambe Bay is a shimmering presence. And all around you, you'll have scrambled up them to reach the trig point, are the Silurian rocks which give the trail its name. They may be a little younger than the rocks of the High Fells, at a mere 425 million years old, but these slates and mudstones still have plenty of character. Legend has it that the fells of the High Furnace were once inhabited by giants, and at certain times of year, when a damp mist descends on Grizedale and the forest wears a grey cloak, the place has a strange feeling of remoteness, and it's not hard to see how this sense of mystery would, long ago, have given rise to such stories. There are also tales of ritualistic rites taking place in Satterthwaite. The custom of springtime well dressing, when a fountain below an ancient oak was blessed and the tree decorated with crockery and gaily coloured rags, was still being practised in the village up until 1890s. It was also a place famed for the Victorian period for its version of the Easter Pace Egg Mummers play, for which there is no known origin. Some of the earliest archaeological discoveries made in the parish, rotary querns, possibly date from Bronze Age, and it is thought that some kind of settlement had existed at Satterthwaite before the 10th century. The name itself is of Old Norse, satter meaning a shealing or summer pasture, and thvelt meaning an isolated place of land or clearing. In a similar vein, the name Grizedale means the Valley of the Wild Boar, all of which suggests a picture of pastoral simplicity.
slow down. Fireplace, do you know how? Piles of paper, my desk is out. Who will care for the world out? Rest with me, close to curtains, brew some herbal tea. Reach out for me, take my hand and lead even when I disagree. Oh, how I love when it rains outside, and it's okay to slow the ride. Discover books I forget about, but who care for the world now? Rest with me, close to curtains, brew some herbal tea.